How much does the city of Fort Wayne owe? It is a question at the center of this year's mayoral race. Tonight, News Channel 15 digs deeper into Fort Wayne's total debt. Good evening to you. I'm Mark Mellinger.
And I'm Heather Herron. Mayoral candidates disagreed on the total amount last week. It's a $340 million difference in opinion.
So what is the total amount the city owes? In a 15 Finds Out report, News Channel 15's Adam Widener brought the issue to Indiana's state auditor. And Adam, what did he have to say?
Well, Mark and Heather, he says the city is obligated to pay $516 million, not $176 million like the city reported. I took that information to City Controller Pat Roller this morning and discovered yet another disagreement over hundreds of millions of dollars of debt.
The debt for the city of Fort Wayne is about $176 million currently.
The $516 million figure is what they require to be reported as obligations.
Fort Wayne's debt disagreement all comes from this lengthy financial report. Inside, in-depth stats on our city's finances. What the city owes is split up into two amounts: governmental activities and business-type activities. That number totals about $516 million. State Auditor Tim Berry says the two numbers must be lumped together to see a city's total debt.
Those are bonds that the city has actually entered into and made obligations to pay those in the future off of future revenues.
City Controller Pat Roller issued the report. She disagrees.
Good accounting practice would be to separate that from city debt.
Out of the $516 million, the city subtracts $232 million for business-type expenses. That's the city utilities initiative to clean our rivers. Then it subtracts $108 million, mostly for pension obligations.
Is it debt in a combined balance sheet? Yeah. But what is the recourse if something was to go bad and the city wouldn't be obligated to city utilities?
So who's responsible for that $340 million difference? Roller says for the city utility debt, it's customers. Berry says it's the city. For the pension obligations, Roller says it's the state. But once again, the state auditor says it's the city.
Is that a debt of the cities? Well, technically, again, going to accounting rules, yes it is. Who's paying for it? The state is paying for it.
Though both Roller and Berry agree there's technically $516 million classified as debt, the difference lies in how you divvy the numbers.
Well, certainly there are different ways that the administration is looking at things, but their own report provides numbers to the contrary.
If there were any difficulties, the marketplace would be telling the city it's got a problem, and we don't.
Now, how the city tracks spending relies on that total debt number. Now, it's important to note that the city utility expenses were federally mandated, meaning city utilities was forced to implement an initiative to clean our rivers. That's around $200 million of the difference right there.
Okay, thank you, Adam.